Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, and boy, I'm going crazy. Yeah, I just won't believe what happened. I've been trying for a couple of days now to come up with some kind of video of what happened. So I just decided this morning I'm just going to talk through it. And what it is, my good friend and longtime supporter, Thomas, sent me this radio. This is the latest version of the ATS-25 line. It's the Ultra, and it's got a much larger screen, different kind of format as far as the chassis than the previous ones. And it really, really looked nice. Keyword, looked. I broke the radio. I can't believe it. Okay, let me tell you this story. I got the radio last week, and I started just quickly fiddling around with it just to see what the features were and how it worked. Well, it's got an extensive menu with a whole list of things you can change about the way the radio works, the appearance, and everything. So I was playing with those. Okay, no big deal. And then I came across, I think near the end of the menu, at the 5th or 6th page, an option to upgrade to firmware. And I go, well, hey, if this is built into the radio, then it must be okay to try. So I thought, yeah, I want the latest firmware. So I went to that menu item. It told me briefly what the changes were, several improvements, some other just general changes. And I thought, well, this sounds kind of exciting. And all I had to do was connect the radio to Wi-Fi. It has Wi-Fi. And I connected it to Wi-Fi, and boom, it downloaded the new firmware, installed it, rebooted, and came up, and guess what? It was in Russian. Now, the reason it was in Russian, or one of the reasons it was in Russian, is because the original authors of the firmware, I believe, are Russian. And when the radio comes to you, it's in English, which is, of course, what I need. So I was like, whoa, now what am I going to do? Because all the menus now are in Russian. So I can't read it. So what I did is I went to a couple of other YouTubers' videos about this radio to see what the menus were in English. And like one I used the most was Fred in the Shed, because he displayed the menus for quite a bit of his show. So there I could look at, okay, this is page 4, item number 5, and what it says in English is this. That's what I want to do. So I was able to, and it took me like 5 or 6 tries before it worked. Kept doing what I thought was the same thing over and over again. There is a menu item that says load additional files. Well, those additional files include the language. So, and it gives you the option when you get ready to download that option. Get the option. Okay, I'm excuse me. My head's going round and round in circles. To pick a language. So I picked English. And after about the 6th time trying this, it worked. And so now the menus were in English. But here is the kicker. See what it looks like when it comes to you. Black background, easy to read, nice bold colors. Well, when I did that firmware update, it changed the colors too. And now we have a dilemma. So let me show you. Turn it on here. there's the latest firmware that it installed. And there's the menus. Everything is in pastel colors. Oh my gosh. And it's, for me, it is ugly. It's really ugly. Let me set this back down. So now, one of the other changes in this new firmware is to change the color. Now, I saw a YouTube video by somebody else that he didn't do that. He just, on his original install of the firmware, he was able to change the colors from the bold colors to the pastel and back again. I have not been able to find that video since. And I've tried everything. I looked through all the menu items. I did see, or did get a response from one YouTuber that go to the menus, and one of the menu items is to change the colors. Nope, not on this version. I can't find it, so I can't change the colors. So now I'm having to deal with pastel colors. Oh my gosh. The radio seems to work fine. It's just the color scheme. And I got the menus in English. So that's fixed. So it's usable. It's just ugly. Oh my gosh. I think it's ugly. I think there's one other YouTuber I saw. He preferred, he preferred this color scheme. So that's where I'm at there. Now, the other thing I did while I was looking for a solution to the original problem, which was the language, I found a website called Golden Radio, and they have their own version of firmware. And of course, and they use bold colors. So I thought, well, I'll install that. And the installation was super simple. You go to the menus they have on their website, and the first one is to make a backup. Oh, that was smart. So you clicked on this button and it made a backup for you via the USB port to your computer. And now you got a backup you can always go back to. Then you can install a trial version of their software, which I did. And it had English menus and it had bold colors. But it does have, because it is a trial version, it has some limitations. And one of the limitations is it has a finite time that it will allow you to use the firmware. And then it forces you to turn the radio off and back on, and then the timer starts. Not too bad, but be kind of difficult to do a YouTube video showing the radio and that firmware with that constriction. So yesterday, I sent them, the authors, I sent them an email and told them my problem, and I told them I'd like to do a review of their software if they would send me a license key instead of having to purchase it. And this morning, or late last night, they replied, yes, we'll do that. But I have to reinstall that back because I used the backup that their website made for me to get back to this. So I didn't have the time limitation, although I got the color scheme that I don't like. So right now, I'm back to the firmware update version that installs via the radio via Wi-Fi. That does two things. It changes the basic language to Russian, which I found out you can change that back to other languages besides even English, and the color scheme, which I can't figure out how to change. Now, if you know how to do that, please let me know. So I decided I better do a video of what I've got right now. And then I will reload the Golden Radio firmware, send them the information about what my version is so they can send me a key, and then I can do a show on that firmware, which has a lot of enhancements and I think additional things. I haven't read through all the changes. So that's where I'm at. I got myself kind of in a bind here. But like I say, the radio is functional. And after this show, I'll be doing a show using this awful color scheme, showing you the actual how the radio works. And it's got tons of features, and of which I've just started using and just learning. It even has, see up here? Oh, no, I can't see up there. See up here is a waterfall. Yeah. Now, I don't know of any way of making it full screen. And it has scanning. Let me go to next. This is a touch screen. And we can go to scan. And see, now it's doing a band scan with a graphic display. Pretty cool. Looks much better in bold colors than pastel. That's it. If you got any questions or comments, I really messed up. I broke the radio. And I thank Thomas for sending me his radio. I'm sorry. It was just that the option to upgrade to firmware was built into the radio. So I thought, how could that go wrong? Boy, was I wrong. Anyway, if you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. I mean, it's a little humorous, if nothing else. If you haven't subscribed, I wish you would. And have a great day. Bye-bye.